Yo, what's up guys? It's Phenomenal Z. And in today's video, I'm gonna tell you my top 5 WWE moments in 2020. So stay tuned and watch the video till the end. But before I start, I wanna tell you that 2020 wasn't a good year for all the world due to the pandemic that happened earlier this year. COVID-19 deprived us of many moments that were supposed to happen this year but got cancelled because of the pandemic that controlled all of us. So I hope everything improves next year and we live in a better situation. However, 2020 was a good WWE year. The beginning was very good and the buildups towards WrestleMania were awesome. We were about to witness one of the best WrestleManias since years. But shit happens and we got it without crowd and without some matches that got cancelled because of wrestlers going on quarantine. A lot of events got cancelled at the beginning of the quarantine, but thankfully WWE kept doing their shows and entertained us during the tough time. Vince McMahon said that the show must go on, and indeed it happened. So without further ado, here are my top 5 WWE moments in 2020. Number 5. Team Monday Night Raw. Yeah, I know a lot of people didn't like the match because it was literally a squash. Team Raw dominated Team SmackDown and won 5-0. And none of Team Raw superstars got eliminated and everyone had one pinfall. I liked how they built up Team Raw in a funny and entertaining way, with AJ Styles claiming himself as the team captain and no one was even listening to him. They were the best thing on Raw at the moment and I was waiting each week to see what's gonna happen with them. In the end, they got on the same page and dominated Team SmackDown. AJ Styles, Riddle, Keith Lee, Sheamus and Braun Strowman really deserve this win because they are big superstars that can win a world title in the near future. The main problem is that the Raw roster is so stacked nowadays, so they aren't getting so much attention. But let's hope for the better. Number 4. Mustafa Ali revealed as the leader of Retribution. You all know that I'm a huge fan of Mustafa Ali, and I believed in him ever since he was the heart and soul of 205 Live. He has a huge potential and he's very talented in the ring. Seeing that he was out of TV for months was very bad for me. I was very happy and excited for him when he was doing the hacker storyline, but unfortunately WWE cancelled it for some reasons. This could have been one of the best gimmicks in the last decade. However, WWE announced that a faction called Retribution will debut and cause chaos on both Raw and SmackDown. I liked how they destroyed everything when they debuted on SmackDown, but the superstars who came and destroyed the Performance Center weren't actually the real members. WWE later bought some NXT talents that weren't used properly, and they are Dominik Dijakovic, Dio Madden, Shane Thorne, Mia Yim and Mercedes Martinez. They changed their names and looks and made them announce that they are the judge, the jury and the executioners. They kept attacking wrestlers during matches and backstage until Mustafa Ali was announced as their leader during an episode of Raw where he made them attack the Hurt Business. This was one of the best and shocking WWE moments for me and I enjoyed every second of it. Later on, WWE removed Mercedes Martinez from Retribution for some reasons. Mustafa Ali deserves TV time and he also deserves a push and he's doing very well in his promos. I'm very excited to see where this is going and I'm also happy for him. Number 3. AJ Styles winning the Intercontinental Championship. The Phenomenal One didn't have his best year. Apart from his feud with The Undertaker at WrestleMania, he wasn't doing anything on Raw under Paul Heyman. Yeah, he was the United States Champion, but the reign wasn't memorable because of the pointless feuds with Ricochet, Cedric, and yeah, I hate to say it, with Carrillo. So going to SmackDown, the house that he built, and competing in the Intercontinental Championship tournament was the best option for him. He eliminated Nakamura in the quarterfinal, qualified directly to the final due to Elias' accident with Jeff Hardy. In the final, he defeated Daniel Bryan to win the Intercontinental Championship in one of the best matches this year, and surely their best match because they had a lot of matches against each other in the previous years. I was very happy for him because you know that he is my all-time favorite wrestler. He is one title away from becoming a Grand Slam champion, and that title is the Tag Team Championship. I hope he wins it very soon with a good partner because he really deserves to be a Grand Slam. His Intercontinental title run wasn't that good, but I still enjoyed it more than his last US title run. Number 2. Humberto Carrillo's feud with Andrade. Yeah, that's a shocking one, and I'm very sure that it's an unpopular opinion. But I really enjoyed watching this feud. I mean, when was the last time WWE booked a good story for the US title? I don't remember either. This had a great storytelling and had a good build-up that started with Humberto beating Andrade twice, leading to a gauntlet match where he was the final superstar and he was so close to become the number one contender for the US title. But then Andrade attacked him from behind and DDT'd him on the concrete floor to send him off TV for weeks. Andrade then defeated Rey Mysterio to become the US champion at Madison Square Garden. And during an episode of Raw this year, Zelina Vega helped Andrade retain the US championship against Rey Mysterio in a ladder match. After the match, Andrade decided to DDT Rey Mysterio on the concrete floor, but Humberto Carrillo returned to attack Andrade and help Rey Mysterio. This led us to some title matches between Andrade and Humberto, but Andrade always found a way to retain with the help of Zelina Vega. During a title match on Raw between Humberto and Andrade, Zelina attacked Humberto and caused a DQ to make Andrade retain his title. Humberto then got furious after the match and attacked Andrade. He got his revenge and DDT'd him on the concrete floor, sending him off TV for 1 month. After that, his cousin Angel Garza made his debut with Zelina Vega as his manager. He attacked Humberto and DDT'd Rey Mysterio on the concrete floor during his debut. He also defeated Humberto twice. When both Rey and Andrade returned, Rey and Humberto defeated Andrade and Angel Garza in one of the best matches, if not the best in my opinion, on Raw this year. This led us to Humberto vs Andrade for the title at Elimination Chamber, but Andrade retained again. All of this was leading to Andrade defending his title at WrestleMania 36 in a fatal 4-way between him, Rey Mysterio, Angel Garza, and Humberto Carrillo. Humberto was supposed to go over and win the title at WrestleMania, but everything got cancelled due to Rey going on quarantine. And now, sadly, Humberto isn't having TV time. He's mostly on main event, winning sometimes and losing sometimes. He grew a beard and built some muscles. I hope he gets a push next year and improves himself with a good character that will impress and convince Vince McMahon. Last but not least, number 1, Edge's return. Whenever someone says 2020, we kinda remember Edge's return the most. He's truly a legend that all of us missed since his retirement in 2011 due to a neck injury. He is one of the best WWE superstars in history, and also in the top 5 WWE superstars at the Ruthless era. This superstar is an 11-time world champion, and his reigns were always entertaining on SmackDown. I watched his documentary on the WWE Network where he told us how he managed to come back and never gave up on his dreams. It's a very emotional and inspirational documentary, and I advise everyone to go and watch it. He wrestled 3 times this year, with one being called the greatest wrestling match ever at Backlash against Randy Orton. After the match, he announced that he got injured again and had a surgery in his triceps. I hope he returns and wins the Royal Rumble next year to main event WrestleMania and become a 12-time world champion, because he really deserves it. And that's it for today. This was my top 5 WWE moments in 2020. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, Merry Christmas, and Happy Holidays. Dale gas.
So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you. I ain't worried about you. So let me break it all down for you. I ain't never giving up, I ain't never giving up. Taking that crown from you.